So there's a story out about a cop in Louisiana who posted something horrific that I'm going to show you in a second. It is really kind of stomach churning. It's a cartoon, but it's not for kids. He is actually an assistant chief at Estherwood Police Department. He did wind up resigning on Tuesday. His name is Wayne Welsh. And on social media, he put out this cartoon. So it says, it's got a white mom putting her daughter's head into the bathtub, almost like drowning her. And it says, when your daughter's first crush is a little Negro boy. In other words, you kill your daughter if they like black kids, okay? So look, we've seen a lot of violence in these clips and in different things, whether it's the police or others. But that, for whatever reason, like shook me more than anything else. And obviously it's deeply problematic if the cop thinks this is their opinion of black people. They hate them so much they'd kill their own kids if they thought they were going to date someone like a black person. Okay, now he's gonna say, of course, oh, I was joking. That's a good joke. I mean, he goes, if you're not in that mind frame, would you ever send a cartoon like that? Oh my God, I'd be horrified. All right, anyway, so good point here by a Twitter follower. They say, cops, you shouldn't fear if you haven't done anything wrong. And he says this was done by a cop, right? And it's Black Aziz Ansari on Twitter. And his point being, no, sometimes they just don't like us. They have a vitriolic hatred of us, whether we did something wrong or we didn't do something wrong. So, and this is a good example. Now, how does Wayne Welsh justify it? He says, it's not against the law. What is this grammar, by the Jesus Christ? This guy is so stupid. Anyway, it's not against the law if you share stuff on Facebook. It's social media, internet. No, you're missing it, man. It's not that you've got your First Amendment right to hate black people. You're a cop and you're supposed to be protecting the community. And in that community are white people and black people. If you view them as the enemy, well, I can't give you a gun and a badge and think that you're gonna treat them equally because you're obviously not going to. And he's like, well, I can. Look, not as a cop.
Look, so, if anyone wants to defend that and say that it's just a joke, it's not a big deal, have a little sense of humor. You have to at least admit that you have to be particularly dim to post something like that on a public forum, especially considering the atmosphere that we're dealing with right now, right? If you are a cop, it's pretty dumb to post something like that. And I don't think he's joking. I don't think it's cute.
He's definitely not joking. Listen to what he just said next. Welsh's Facebook post also reportedly complained that critics were playing the quote race card and that people were out to depict him as a bad guy. What the? We didn't bring up race. You brought up race saying you would drown your daughter. Ha ha, I would drown my daughter if they were dating a black guy. Look, guys, you gotta step in their shoes for 1 second and think, my God, if someone hated you like that and they had a gun and a badge, wouldn't you be a little afraid of them too? This is a terrible attitude. Thank God he was fired or had to resign and he's not on the force anymore. But this is atrocious and unfortunately happens far too often. Support independent media and get the whole Young Turks 2-hour show and other network shows all ad-free, tytnetwork.com/join. Come join us today.